Hi, my name is Rhonda Rice, and I'm coming to you with another delicious recipe. Have you ever wondered how you would live your life without meat, meatloaf, and things that you're used to eating? Well, this, my friends, is a lovely, delicious cashew nut loaf. Isn't this beautiful? This is something that you can make in replacement of your regular meatloaf. As you can see, here it is plated. It's made out of cashews, rice, quinoa, has some soy milk in it to hold it together, onions, and some bread, and a little bit of chicken style seasoning. Added together with a little olive oil, some sage and thyme, and you just mix that up just as if you were making a real meatloaf out of hamburger meat. And you place it in your pan and give it a little well all around the pan like this so that you have a little gap around the pan. And then put it in the oven for 350 degrees. Then you're probably thinking, well, great, I can make this loaf, but I really miss my gravy. So today I'm going to demonstrate how to make a quick and easy chicken gravy. So one thing you want to come up with is to get together your chicken style seasoning. Now I just have a little bit of water in here, so I'm going to just add enough just to get this a good color in the water and to start my chicken style seasoning in this. Because what I'm going to be doing is I'm making a mock chicken gravy. This gravy will be used with meatloaves. You can put it on sandwiches and different things like that. But one thing I really want to explain to you is that we eat with our eyes first. And so we want this to look like chicken gravy. So we're going to add some parsley to give it a little bit of color, because we know when we have chicken, we have all those lovely seasonings and things like that. I'm going to add just a little nutritional yeast flakes just to add a little more thickness and depth to that. And then I'm going to add a little bit of what I call the cornstarch, just to give it a little bit of thickening. So I'm going to take my whisk and I'm going to go ahead and whisk that up as that starts to continue cooking. Now you remember when you had your chicken gravy in the past, you used an oil base from the chicken fat. So I want my gravy, I want it to look exactly like a gravy as if I was using a chicken. So I'm going to just sit here and go ahead and just mix that in. I need to add just a little bit more of the chicken style seasoning. Remember, we're looking for texture here. And so as we continue to move forward on this, you'll notice that this is starting to thicken up just a little bit. We could add some more chicken style seasoning just to give it some more thickness. And I don't have enough of the cornstarch, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more as I'm stirring here, because I really want this to thicken up just as if it was gravy. Now I was talking about the fat that we're looking for, that fat content, and so what I'm going to be using is olive oil. Olive oil will give this the appearance of chicken gravy. It'll also give that oil content that you're looking for. And as you use the olive oil, what you're going to do is you're going to add it at the end just to give it that look and the appearance. We don't want to burn the olive oil or do anything like that. We just want it to look like as if you used a chicken stock or a chicken fat or whatever fat you would use in order to make a gravy. This, even though it has a few lumps in it, looks absolutely good. It's getting thicker. It's starting to look just like the gravy we're after. We need to add just a little more cornstarch. Well, we've got our gravy going. It's thickening up. We're going to go ahead and add that olive oil like we talked about to get that fat-looking content in our gravy. Once we've done that, we can go ahead and add a little bit of sage and thyme and rosemary. That's what this is in this seasoning. And mix that up so it's got the flakes as well. I'm going to go ahead now and pour this into my boat. Doesn't that look lovely? What a beautiful gravy. It looks just exactly like a meat gravy. It has the oil content. You can see the specks. I put parsley in here and then the seasonings. We're going to go ahead and pour this on our dish here. Remember, this is the meatloaf that we made. Just go ahead and pour that right on there. Doesn't this look pretty? This will help give your meatloaf the look that you're looking for. It will make it taste absolutely delicious. It'll bring color to the plate. And it will be exactly what you're after. Now, isn't that beautiful? You can see that it looks like a real chicken gravy. That was as simple as it can be. Just a few items, heat it up in a pan, stir it around, and voila! We have an absolutely wonderful main dish for a menu.